Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about a cautionary tale about how when things are really bad, they can always get worse. And this is about a nurse called Mackenzie Moan, who, like many other people, took to social media, in this case TikTok, to share her experience of struggles. Basically, she made a video that we'll watch later, well, at least parts of it, where she talks about her struggle with budgeting and how on a two-person income they're barely able to make ends meet with two kids. This specifically because of groceries, how they basically doubled in price, and the high cost of interest rates on mortgages. Everything has just become more expensive, and sometimes it really is true. On a two-person income, even if one is an RN, you may be struggling big time. Now, the video received a little bit of flack, because about budgeting and stuff. A lot of people think that they're living beneath their means. They're really not. They have no idea what a budget really is, and they're actually spending money on luxuries and they don't even realize it. But anyway, the point here is she shared the video. It connected with a lot of people. Unfortunately, in that video, she shared that before going to nursing school, she was a homeless drug addict and struggled with addiction for a long time, but she was able to pull herself together, then go to nursing school and become what she is today, had two kids, whatever. Well, here's the problem with that. The nursing board forbids people, doesn't license people who have had problems with drugs. I mean, they're doing all kinds of stuff. You sign an affidavit. Sometimes some states even do polygraph tests. They do drug testing. It's very strict. Why? Because if you're an RN, people's lives are in your hands, and you handle all kind of narcotic medication that you have to give to patients. So if you have a history of addiction, it disqualifies you from working in those fields. Now, if you have never had an arrest and you were lucky enough to never been caught, perhaps you can lie on those forms and wiggle your way in. But once you're on tape admitting of these struggles, well, you're putting the hospital in a tough situation. And that's what happened. Somebody forwarded that to her employer and they were forced to take action. They let her go and it got kicked back to the state licensing board and they revoked her license. So now I believe she was even in a postgraduate program. You're talking about years and years and years of education down the drain. She's not going to be able to work in that field anymore. And so not only does she lose her job, she probably has student loans from all of that education. And now she has to completely pivot into a different career. Maybe she can try to switch over to lab tech or I don't know, something, that doesn't require a nursing license. I don't know. It's very sad. There's even a petition that I will link here to show you guys. Where's this petition? A petition at change.org to reinstate Mackenzie Moan's nursing license after unjust dismissal over TikTok video. It's a very heartfelt summary of what happened. As far as unjust dismissal, that's taken a little leeway there because it really wasn't unjust, right? But I can understand that people deserve a second chance. I don't know if the petition will do anything. I don't know if they will be able to reconsider. Probably not, but you guys can check it out. Anyway, it's just to show you that everything is relative. Now, I'll play some of this video of her crying. I'll try to cut in of the best parts, but the point is that there's billions of people in India, China, and other poor countries that are living on nothing, that don't have running water in their homes. And they look at us here and think we're living, like kings. But yet some of us, so it's just perspective. You're not seeing that. And so your own struggle is what you're focusing on. But anybody that's really important, I've been poor. I've been to the point where I didn't have money to feed myself. You know what I'm saying? You get some rice and beans. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to see her budget. I'm not trying to criticize her any more than she has, but I would love to see her budget. I would love to see what she's really spending money on. And that requires this crying. And why would you share? I mean, oh my God, I don't know what to say. Part of me is just like, why sharing? But I also share, right? But just, there's no upside doing a video like that. Ultimately, you're trying to get some attention. You're trying to get people's attention. But you're sharing yourself and you just got yourself screwed over. I really hope that somehow they can find some sort of resolution. Maybe the notoriety will help someone else offer her a job. I don't know. But be careful what you say online, especially if you're working. If somebody else hires you, I'm self-employed, so nobody's going to fire me. But, nonetheless, you should always be careful. You can still get canceled, right? So anyway, so here's part of the video. You guys, I don't know. You can watch it. Let's see what is going on here.
I don't I don't know why I'm making this video, but
You shouldn't have.
like, I feel like my husband and I are doing everything right. We both have good jobs. I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse.
Not anymore.
I work full time. He works full time. We just got paid this past Friday, right? We paid the mortgage. Bought some groceries. Put some gas in the car. And guys, it is Tuesday. And we have like $200 or $300 to last us until next Friday. Like, we don't live in a big house. We live in a little ranch. It's 1,100 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath.
It's 5 minutes of this, and she's since deleted the original video. So I'll try to find a way to link it if you want to see the rest of this video. But I was thinking about another part of this, right? Think if that was your wife, you know, and I'm at work busting my ass, and I come home and there's this video of her crying that has millions of views. I would kind of be upset. I got to be honest. I'm kind of a prideful person. You know, if you're complaining, and then part of the video she says the husband doesn't make as much as her, but he still tries and he works overtime. It's kind of a slap in the face, you know, like we're trying to provide for this family and you're here crying, you know, to millions of people saying how tough it is. I'm busting my ass. I don't know. I maybe I'm overthinking it, but it just seems kind of, you know, I would feel a little bad because, you know, ultimately it's my responsibility to be providing for the family, and, you know, I'm letting everybody down, and, you know, she's out here crying to strangers. I mean, Jesus, bro, you know? So, and ultimately it backfired. So, Jesus, dude. I don't know. What do you guys think about this, you know? And I swear to you, I see new videos like this coming out every single day. And I feel for you. If you're in this kind of situation, it's tough out there. But I don't know what the point is here of sharing it like this. I don't know. Maybe hoping somebody will do something. But generally, like, it's just people. They're going to do something. It's not going to be what you want them to do, though. That's the problem. Anyway, that's all I got for today. I'll leave the links in the description. Thank you for watching. As always, buy red and sell green. Stay safe.